Op 4 has located a bomb.
Losing Newman! I dare you to come closer. I dare you. I dare you to come closer. Impact out. Hit off! Deploying CCE! I got a tosser here! You go no further.
Op 4 has deployed a diffuser. You need to destroy it. Locate the diffuser and destroy it. Friendly, last operator standing.
Get it!
Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated. Secure the bombs.
Pass those planes around.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly.
Activated device. Position device.
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds and counting.
Loading new mag.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Shield is up and ready. You won't get past me! Just a little trick.
You have been spotted.
Reloading! Cover me!
CCE! Op 4, last stop standing.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful. Op
Reloading! Cover me!
PCE.
We need to locate a bomb. Op 4, last stop standing. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful. Be advised your drone has located a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. Your drone has found a bomb. 5 seconds to go. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Reloading.
Drone ready.
Activate control. I'm out.
Never trust the naked eye.
Drop the diffuser.
Loading new mag.
The diffuser is now secured. Friendly, last operator standing. Seconds remaining. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies. We need to locate a bomb.
This is Filmora 9, the easy-to-use drag-and-dropping multi-track
Hello,
screen
Zao.
recording social.
Hey, what's up guys? Hope you're all doing well, and today we're building a PC, but it's not going to be like my other PC build videos, which are more focused on cinematics or maybe building something crazy and then just showing you the end result. Today we're really going to slow things down, and I'm going to take you through the entire process step by step. We're also going to be building something a bit more practical, and I know that there are a ton of videos online of how to build a PC, but we're not just going to be building a generic gaming mid-tower, we're going to be building something that you're more likely to see on this channel. Something compact, very powerful, but also something that's pretty optimized in terms of thermals and noise levels. So let's take a look. Alright, so let's get started. So being an RTX build, everything revolves.
Boosting adrenaline. Frag grenade out.
भाई
Reload!
साइड पेंट था
Reloading!
इसमें हमारा
Gathering intel.
Incoming! Adrenaline boost!
Around the case. So the case that we're going with here is the 4T1, and that's really important because when it comes to putting our CPU cooler in, putting our graphics card in, you really have to plan around the size and volume of the case and the amount of somehow requires Thunderbolt. Yeah, definitely check this one out. And of course, being a Z590 motherboard does support overclocking, which is where our CPU comes in. So here is that our X3080. When you have Gen 4, and then a Gen 3 riser, you end up running into some big problems where sometimes you don't get a display out, and it's just really frustrating. So going with the CPU which has integrated graphics is always a good idea when you're kind of running into these compatibility issues. That way we can use these display ports on the back of the motherboard and then set the correct PCIe Gen Link speed so that we don't run into any display out issues. So first order of business is installing the CPU. So we're just going to release that latch there. Carefully install your CPU because you don't want to damage any of those motherboard pins. Good little trick to make sure it's seated is just to give it a little bit of a wobble, and as you can hear, it's nice and seated. We're going to hook the latch under that bolt there and then gently press down, and there we go. This will come off automatically, and the CPU is now installed nice and easy. The next thing that we need to do is install our storage. So what we're going with here is a Crucial P5 1TB M.2 NVMe drive. Mostly you will be sticking with M.2 NVMe storage for modern day builds. I mean, if you have hard drives and SSDs laying around, they can be useful as well. But if you're starting a build fresh, I do recommend sticking with M.2 NVMe drives. They are so simple, they're completely quiet, and most ITX motherboards out there, believe it or not, do actually have 2 M.2 slots available. So we're just going to be sticking with a 1TB drive here, and that should be enough to get us started. And installation here is pretty simple, and it's pretty much the same for almost all ITX boards out there. Hey, we're going for some flashy modules, why not? Do have those available. 16 gigabytes of 3600 megahertz here, which, you know, 3600 megahertz does seem to be the sweet spot for gaming these days. C16, nothing crazy, and these specific modules are Trident Zero from G-Skill. So yeah, do look quite nice, mirror finish. They do have RGB on the top, which is kind of cool.
Make your way to its location and defuse it. The diffuser is no longer in your possession. The diffuser has been recovered.
And these are short enough that here, this goes on the back of the motherboard. Make sure you line up these two holes here with these two holes here.
You must
just
recover
like
the
that.
diffuser.
Tip it over, make sure it stays on. Screws here. Anything, just a nice firm lock onto the case, that's fine. I will mention a couple of these screws are a little bit hard and awkward to access, but this one over here, for example, just kind of requires you to angle the driver just a little bit on an offset.
Replicating.
but you can still get a nice kind of firm lock on it without having to really damage anything or strip anything. Next thing that we need to do is plug in our power switch, which is a
One
pretty
friendly
simple
operator
2-pin
remaining.
connection. Usually you'll find this connection on the right side of the motherboard, but
Op 4
you might have to
eliminated all
bend it if
friendlies.
it's the first time working with this case, but mine's already kind of pre-bent and
Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and on today's video we're taking a look at a slightly older motherboard, but one which certainly deserves your attention here in 2021. This is the MSI B450M